What's going on, you guys? Slumpy here at Shane Sports Cards. We're here with our top 4 competitor from the OTS Championship. What is your name and what did you pay today?
My name is Jordan and I played branded Bystial.
Nice. What made you decide to play this deck here?
I had really good success with it at the YCS and prior to, and it's really kind of nice during the tier matchup using the Bystials as interactions.
Yeah, and
specifically the Ishizu stuff. So.
Yeah, and it's also important to note for this OTS there was 0 tier Ishizu that actually made it in. All top 4 decks pretty much anti-meta that deck out of existence. There was 3 in top 8, and then they all got knocked out. So before we go into the video, any shout outs you want to give out?
Just to my boys, Brian, Leonard, Jeff, for hooking me up with the cards. Shane's local, so
yes, sir.
Standards.
All right, let's go ahead and get into the deck profile.
All right, so I run 3 Alubers, pretty basic. Not much to be said. 2 Tragedies, also pretty basic. 1 Ad Libitum. 2 Fallen of Albazes. And then I run 3 of the Lubellion, the Bystials. It's pretty nice because you can send it to add your other Bystial monsters for your tier follow-ups, and then you contribute your Albion and your Fusion Albion to summon it out and be able to keep going up on the pressure there. And then I run 3 of the Magnus, 2 Druis, because why not?
Yeah.
And then I run 2 Soriniers. Most don't run it, or they run 1. The reason I run 2 is because you can send it with Super Poly or with Opening, and it will trigger, and then you can dump like your branded Retributions or any of your other branded cards to either reset with Tragedy or with the Retribution. So you can add it back, and then like you could send the branded in red Retribution. Yeah, it's pretty nice, and it's another like Bystial name for the tiers. So I run 10 Bystials. Okay. 1 Albion because it's free draw. 1 Cartesia. I didn't really play her much today, and she didn't really come up, so I'm thinking of cutting her to bring the deck count to 42. And then the one that did all the work today was the Ra's Disciples.
Okay, so you want to explain this card for people?
So basically what it does is you tribute one of your fusion monsters that's on the field, and then you target 2 cards in your banished or graveyard, and then you special them 1 on each side of your field. And you basically give this to your opponent in defense. And they can't special, they can't link, they can't even tribute summon. All they can do is normal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it pretty much locks them out of everything. So unless you don't open up the droplet or the dark hole, you have to basically pass. And then branded's so easy at just OTKing the next turn that you just out it so easy in your opponent, and if you don't open up a good board, you just put everything in defense and just keep passing. It's like a walking mine.
Okay.
For the spells, I run 1 Droplet, 1 Called By, 1 Foolish for the Tragedy or the Ad Libitum. You can even send Lubellion, so you contribute another dragon. 1 Branded Regain, which is really nice because you can like target a monster that's banished and shuffle it back for a draw 1. And you can do that during either player's turn. And then when they normal or special, you can special a Bystial, so you can like tribute your Druis Worm to spin it, and then if they normal again or special, you can summon a Magna to get follow-up for next turn. 2 branded in reds because you want to be able to make Guardian, and it helps fuse. 3 Super Polys because it's Super Poly. It fucking cracks everything. 3 branded openings because it starts your plays basically. It helps send your Soriniers or your other dead cards that you don't want, or even Retribution, which is a trap that like helps for plays. The main money, branded fusion, not much need to be. And then you gotta respect the mind, so 3 Cosmics. And it outs your tiers for your back row so they don't trigger. Nice. It's like their Crime and their Solix, all that stuff, so you don't have to worry about it. And if they play the Pellerino, you can banish that so they don't get the ad. It forces them to use the normal. Traps, 1 Banishment, 1 Beast, 1 Retribution. That one is pretty nice. It stops any monsters or spells or traps at special by either shuffling back a fusion monster on field or 2 fusion monsters in your grave that list Fallen of Albaz.
Oh, wow.
So you send Mirror Jades, you'll have 2 Albions, you shuffle them back. And then the last card is the Expulsion. And that's the card that gives you the Raw Disciple. And usually a Aluber, so you get another follow-up next turn. So my game, the game I lost the last round, I had a +4 on economy. So that was pretty nice to see against a Sprite.
Oh, yeah.
Extra deck, we got 1 Searing, Titanclad, 2 of the Masquerades, 1 Predaphyte Dracostocalia, 2 Albions, 2 Mare Jades, Guardian Chimera, Portis, Garura, Mud, Alba, and then I run the 1 Pro. I'm thinking of cutting it, but it's nice in tiers because you can, like, if you out their Rukalos and you have this on field, you can chain when they try to summon out and then take their Rukalos. So that's kind of nice. Or even their Kaleido Heart. And then it always will burn for 32 if you attack a monster and attack, assuming their attack's the higher than their defense. So it's extra burn damage for time.
Nice.
Yeah. Extra deck is the 2 Tactics, 2 Evenlies, 3 of the Dark Rulers, 1 Medora, 1 Keldo, for the tier matchup. So they mill you so much you can send, and you have extra interactions for if they try to like Bystial your Bystial target, you can Medora. So it forces them to use their statues. Double Lava Golem, Zombie World, Necro Banshee. You can send with Branded Fusion. That's for like the flus, and then Chaos Hunter for your runic players.
Okay.
And that's the list.
Nice. Was there anything you wanted to change besides the last card in your extra deck?
Yeah, I would change out the Cartesia. It's nice when it goes, but you don't really see it, and you would rather send a light like Raw's Disciple or even Lubellion before you would send the Cartesia to start your Albion plays.
Okay.
So I think that was the one I would cut to bring it down to 42.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you for the deck profile. Congratulations on getting your invite.
Yeah, it was
And
awesome.
what's the next event we're going to see you at?
We'll be at the Las Vegas YCS 3v3.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
We'll see you there.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks.